Today's high temperature, cold. On Wednesday, it might not get above freezing.
Which sounds like a great time to stay inside with a warm bowl of soup, and that's exactly what we're making in the Delmarvalife kitchen today. Leading the charge, Tide and Thyme food blogger Laura Davis.
Hey, Delmarva.
So glad you're back.
How are you
Love
doing?
it when you're here.
Good. Happy to be back. It's chilly outside.
It's just a little
The
chilly,
truth,
a
wow.
little chilly, but you're going to warm things up here in the Delmarvalife kitchen. with some
Everybody
soup.
loves tomato soup and grilled cheese, but we're kicking it up a notch, making a homemade version with grilled cheese croutons, which is essentially a fancy word for a cut-up grilled cheese.
Oh, hey, we'll take it.
It
We'll
just
take
takes
it.
a few minutes. Let's get it going.
Okay.
We got some olive oil here. Let's put a little glug in.
In the pan.
Our
pot.
beautiful, nice pans that we have in here
Yeah.
now. I checked. We got spoons. We got spatulas. We got spatulas.
Good to go.
We got it all.
Can I start buttering? Oh, well, I'm sorry.
You can chop the garlic here. Let's get
Okay.
this.
To get the onions,
onions
going.
working.
Is that enough olive oil?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, here, I'll just scrape
There you
that
go,
in
a
for
little
you.
scrapesy.
We do have one jumper there, but we'll get
Listen,
them back.
sizzle. That smells so good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Now
what
you
am I doing?
chop the garlic.
Okay.
Whatever.
What-
It cooks down. So if you had a mincer, you could certainly use that.
Okay.
So teeny tiny pieces is what you're telling me.
Yeah. But whatever. Like I said, it can cook down.
You want
Okay.
pieces of my fingers?
That's smelling good. I have some red chili flake. Now
Ooh.
I know if you're thinking spicy, it doesn't make it spicy.
Oh,
it just
okay.
gives it a little tiny bit of heat that really adds to that warmthness
Warmth,
that
yeah.
you got going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I set out I'm hoping I get some snow cream for sure.
Sure.
We'll see.
We are
We'll
hoping
see.
to, or at least I am. I don't know about Jimmy.
As long as I don't have to shovel it.
Well, now that I've said snow cream, we probably won't get a flurry for a 100-mile radius. You want to open up those tomatoes?
Okay, and
This
these are
is-
the best.
I know. Here is a place where usually I use, your El Bobo can of tomatoes, store brand. But for something like this, it's worth it to spend the extra $1 or $2 for a good quality canned tomato. They have ones that have basil and garlic and stuff in them. I just like the classic tomato crushed
I just
or
pour
a
that in
puree.
there?
Just go ahead and cure that puree right in.
My brother was talking about these tomatoes over Christmas, like I'd never heard of them. I'm like, everybody who comes into Delmarvalife kitchen uses them, and because they're the best.
Poncho, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what
Although I
you
guess
want?
we can't. A nice yellow can.
nice-
Usually
oh,
the
no,
nicer
look at
ones
that.
are in a pretty yellow can. Oh, look at that!
Is that what you want?
You got going on.
I'm not doing nothing else here, so I thought.
Okay, this is on kind of high. Do we want
Yeah,
it up high?
let's take it down a little bit. Although
Okay.
we're getting ready to add some chicken stock, which will bring our temperature down.
Yeah.
I'm using chicken stock. You could use if you wanted to make it vegetarian. You could or vegan. I
Something
guess.
you wouldn't think about putting
You could
into
use
tomato
veggie
soup.
stock. Right, just to thin it out a little bit.
Sure, sure.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna kind of
man.
let this come up to a simmer. You could also, I like mine a little bit chunkier, but if you wanted to use an immersion blender or a regular blender to puree it, or a food processor, if you like it a little smoother, like
Sure.
a bisque style, you could totally do that. But we're just gonna let this simmer for
Let
a
it simmer
second.
for a little bit. Okay. Well, do you think this would be a good time to take a little break, come back and make the croutons?
Absolutely, get our grilled cheese going and get her all put together.
All right, what she said. We'll be right back.
So we've been simmering our tasty tomato soup during the break, and we are back here in the Delmarvalife kitchen, where I've been buttering my little fingers off with Tide and Thyme food blogger Laura Davis.
Yeah, and he's buttering because we're about to make our grilled cheese croutons. And we got started here. I see
did.
Jimmy buttered up the bread.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did you want it back on?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's turn it back on. We had started to get a little smokish, but
Yeah.
you got to watch out. But you want a good solid sear on your grilled cheese. Not, I mean, you don't want it soggy.
It's like croutons, it has to be crunchy.
Right, exactly. Like the croutons, and it's just nice because it's just broken up, and you can kind of eat. What are we waiting for, Jimmy?
I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, we're putting these on
Get
here?
it right on top. There we
So
go.
you want the butter out or the butter in?
butter out.
Well, I'm just checking here. I mean, you're the pro. What do I know?
I know. You're better than you lead on. You do well.
That ain't true.
And then I noticed we have some cream here.
We do. Now this is optional. If you like more of a red, here you can handle this. You think we're ready for
Yeah,
flat?
no, just
Oh no, we're not ready.
okay.
For flat. Let's crank it a little.
All right.
Okay.
Let's get it smoking again.
So you were talking about the cream.
Right, if you like yours more of a redder, then that's fine. But if you want to be a little bit more indulgent, go ahead and just add, probably not all of it, add half.
Okay, half.
Okay, that's good. That's
There
good.
we go.
And you can adjust, look at the color, and then adjust to your preference.
Right, right.
Also for salt, and you could do pepper. I brought some fresh basil. You want to chop up a little bit of that?
Yeah.
I've always, even when I buy canned tomato soup, I always make it with milk instead of water.
Right, right.
It's
And
just better.
you could do, I brought heavy cream, you could do half and half. Also, we're going to add, I goofed and forgot my orzo pasta that I cooked this morning. So we're going to use
Rice.
Rice. This is just the the pre-microwave rice that you get at the store. If you didn't want rice or pasta, then you could totally leave it out as well.
Sure.
Oh, okay. They're,
All right, now we're smoking. Oh, that's perfect, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Near catastrophe in the Delmarvalife kitchen.
Now let's check it.
Laura Davis
Catastrophe
saved the day.
averted. It's all that butter, probably.
These pans are so nice. Look at that nice,
Yeah.
even cook we're getting. That goldenness. All right, that looks so good, doesn't
It does look good, and it smells good as well. Now, we can get these recipes on your blog site, right?
Absolutely. On thyme.com. I know we can write in and get them here on Delmarvalife too. So yeah, I've been trying to post more on social media and stuff like that too. Just the recipe right on the thing, so
Yeah.
you don't have to go looking at a website.
And
all
we can link to your website
Right.
as well.
Oh, okay.
You just click on what's happening
Wonderful.
today.
I love
Yeah, many ways to get these recipes. Okay, how are we doing on the basil there?
I think we're pretty good. Go
we're
ahead,
chopped?
throw it in, Jimmy. Let's get a bowl. Do you have a cutting board too that we
I
can
do.
croutonify or crouton?
Okay, Jimmy, here's something you've never done on Delmarvalife before. I need you to croutonify.
Yeah, look at that.
Gotta
Look
say,
at that basil in there. Yeah.
you are laying out the challenges now, boy.
Oh boy.
Coming up on Delmarvalife, Jimmy croutonifies.
Croutonifies.
Absolutely. Add it to
Possibilities.
your resume.
There we go.
Boop,
So just
boop.
little cubes is
Just
what you're
chop
telling
it
me?
up. Yep.
Okay.
much.
Hey, you know what? It's hot. Just thought I'd share that with you real quick.
Look at that.
Is that like a crouton size?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? It's still hot.
And now just the other way.
Just the other way. Even though it's hot,
Longitude and latitude, baby.
ladies and gentlemen, the first croutonifying ever done in the Delmarvalife
First time
kitchen.
for everything, right?
You know, what do you do when you
we're-
make a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup? You dip it in the soup. So
Right.
this
So
saves
this
you
is
all the
just-
trouble.
It's saving you the trouble.
I like that.
These
what
bowls
a great
are
idea.
very large, aren't they?
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty with the blue.
a little bit of contrast there for us.
Absolutely. You could also, canned tomatoes have a lot of salt in them. You could, like I said, taste for salt, which we didn't really do.
Oh,
I would just like
You're
to.
taking my word for it. I know y'all trust me.
I would just like to say croutonifying is a whole lot easier when it's a little cooler.
It is. Well, we're pushing it.
Yes. Okay.
All right, where's
all right,
that?
What do you want to do?
Oh,
Okay.
here, take your bowl.
And just boom right in.
Boop.
that looks
I
amazing.
could have probably gone a little lighter on the cheese. I did American too. You could switch it up with
Okay.
your cheese.
Oh, thank you.
could go
Big spoon.
fancy if you wanted. Absolutely. I
Break it
kept
up there.
I tried to keep it simple.
We only
Some
got
good.
two bowls here. We don't have one for you. Which
That's
means,
okay.
Which
It's
means
all
more
right.
for
I'm
us.
gonna,
He's gonna
I'm
eat
gonna
that.
go have mine in the couch in the snow with snow cream for dessert.
Yeah. Okay.
All
I
right.
see that.
Here we go. It's going to be hot, though.
Hot, hot. I'm a lava mouth. I can eat things so hot. So filling, right?
Oh, I feel warm inside. That is wonderful.
Well, thanks for having
That's
me, guys.
amazing.
Thanks for being here, Laura
Always a
Davis.
pleasure.
Tideandthyme.com, right?
So
You
those
got
two
it?
lines there just before it says my name. Would you say that?
No. Yeah.
Oh, come
yeah.
on.
We'll be
Let
right
her-
back.
She can do it. All
be
you
right
have
back.
to do is say Delmarvalife will be right back.
Oh, Delmarvalife will be right back.
There you go. I knew you could do it.